You need to know how to get out before you get put out. Shout out to the real J. Cole. It's my brother, my comrade, my family. I meant to do this video a couple weeks ago. And the inspiration was both a conversation the weekend of the James Kirkland, weekend that James Kirkland fought. And then even now, as we look at what's going on, in all manners of life, in all positions, sometimes you gotta know how to get out before you get put out. So let's talk about James Kirkland. At one time, he was thought to be a prolific fighter. He was trained by Ann Wolf and Pop out in Texas. Powerful puncher, southpaw. I think he won the Silver Gloves out in, Texas. He's a fighter, tough dude. He was, at the time, representing that example of boxing saves lives. So it seemed like he got out of the streets. He was, I think before he turned pro in the mix, he had some scrapes with the law, so you figure, all right, I'm gonna do this boxing thing. I'm gonna get out before I get put out. So he was boxing. Coming up, I think one of his biggest wins was over Brian Vera. He had a WBO junior middleweight title, moving and shaking. Then they had him, but see, it's some spots there, right? He didn't even fight between 2015 and 2019. Yeah, he lost to Canelo, which, he should have had, I don't know, I can't count his pockets. Even after the loss to Nobuhiro Ishida, he came back and got the Canelo fight. So he was building back. Might have had 3-4 purses in between the Canelo purse. My point is, if he was out of the streets, he should have been thinking about some sort of preservation. You know what I'm saying? He got out. He didn't get put out. But, of course, what happens, after the Canelo fight, I don't know, he just went dark. I don't even remember his last fight after that, but maybe he got put out of boxing. Did he get out of boxing? I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. I know there was a time when he commanded a decent dollar as a sparring partner. So, he probably was hustling. But the truth is that he had no business coming back. If he wasn't out of boxing, he should have got out. Because when he came back this December and he got knocked out in the way he did, the shame is not losing to getting knocked out, is being a professional and looking so unprepared. You better get out before you get put out. Whatever you doing in all manners of life, you know what I'm saying? If it's, a bad relationship, a bad situation, a bad job. And usually we know, because in the situation, you're either being antagonized or you are the antagonist. But if you don't have the perception to see that, how do you know if you need to get out or when to get out? So that's why you gotta look alive, man. You gotta stay dangerous, because if you don't know whether you're being antagonized, somebody wants you out, or you don't realize you're antagonizing somebody to the point where they want you out, you might not see it coming. You might be setting yourself up for failure. Or suppose you indifferent, neither the antagonist or the protagonist, and the situation just look shitty. Bow out. Get out before somebody puts you out. It's very simple. Just wanted to drop that jewel on y'all. Enjoy. Use it to stay dangerous. You feel me? This ain't a joke thing. This is a very, very crucial tool I just gave y'all. So, yeah, I'll be back with something soon.